2025 Kia Sonet. An exhaustive outlined presentation. The Kia Sonet has arisen as a famous subcompact SUV, known for its sharp plan, highlight-rich inside, and serious estimating. As we move into 2025, assumptions are high for the new Sonet model to expand upon its ancestors' prosperity. This outline digs into the expected highlights, plan components, innovative headways, and generally speaking, upgrades that the 2025 Kia Sonet could offer. Outside plan. Developmental refinement. Kia is probably going to embrace a transformative way to deal with the Sonet's outside plan. While holding its particular outline, the 2025 model might include unobtrusive yet effective updates. These could include revived front belt, an overhauled front grille, possibly integrating Kia's most recent plan language, alongside more keen headlights, an updated guard plan, refreshed back profile, minor changes to the taillights, potentially with an associated light bar, and a reshaped guard to give the back a more contemporary look. New composite wheel plans, a scope of new combination wheel choices in different sizes and styles to improve the Sonet's position and visual allure. Re-examine variety range. Acquaintance of new outside tones with keep the Sonet's look new and engaging. Motor choices and execution. Proficiency and refinement. The 2025 Sonet is probably going to hold its current motor choices, with expected refinements for further developed eco-friendliness and decreased emanations. These could include petroleum motors. A scope of petroleum motors, including normally suctioned and turbocharged choices, offering a harmony between execution and efficiency. Diesel motor. A diesel motor for those looking for higher eco-friendliness and more grounded force yield. Transmission choices. Preceded with accessibility of manual and program transmissions, potentially with the presentation of a further developed double grip transmission (DCT) in select variations. Well-being elements. Extensive assurance. Kia is supposed to focus on well-being in the 2025 Sonet, offering an extensive setup of security highlights including interior improvements, solace, and innovation. The 2025 Sonet's inside is supposed to get huge redesigns with regards to both solace and innovation. Potential upgrades include updated infotainment framework, a bigger touchscreen show with further developed responsiveness, UI, and potentially remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto coordination. Computerized instrument bunch. A completely advanced instrument group to give the driver adaptable data shows and a cutting-edge feel. Upgraded network highlights. Presentation of cutting-edge availability elements, for example, over-the-air refreshes, vehicle following, and controller functionalities. Premium material and completions. Utilization of better materials, worked on quality, and new variety mixes to lift the lodge's feeling. Solace. Solace and comfort. Elements like ventilated front seats, programmed environment control, and a sunroof are probably going to be presented in higher trims. Various airbags. Front, side, and drapery airbags for upgraded tenant assurance. Electronically monitored slowing mechanism, ABS, to forestall wheel secure during slowing down, guaranteeing better control. Electronic dependability control, ESC, to keep up with vehicle solidness in testing driving circumstances. Slope start help control, HAC, to keep the vehicle from moving back on slants. Back stopping sensors and camera, for protected and helpful stopping moves. High-level driver help frameworks, ADAS. Possible consideration of elements like path takeoff cautioning, vulnerable side checking, and versatile voyage control in higher trims. Trim levels and highlights. Taking care of assorted needs. The 2025 Sonet is probably going to be presented in various trim levels, each with an alternate arrangement of elements and hardware. This will permit clients to pick a variation that best suits their necessities and financial plan. The trim levels could include base model, offering fundamental highlights like a touchscreen infotainment framework, power windows, and cooling. Mid-reach variations, adding highlights like compound wheels, a sunroof, programmed environment control, and a further developed infotainment framework. Top-end variations, including premium highlights like cowhide upholstery, a computerized instrument bunch, ADAS highlights, and a superior sound framework. Evaluating and contest. Keeping up with worth. Kia is supposed to keep a cutthroat evaluating system for the 2025 Sonet. While costs might increment somewhat because of expansion and added highlights, Kia will mean to offer a convincing offer contrasted with its opponents in the subcompact SUV fragment. The Sonet will contend with other famous models in its group, and Kia should cautiously position the 2025 Sonet to draw in purchasers. Decision. a refined and upgraded subcompact SUV. The 2025 Kia Sonet is supposed to be a refined and improved variant of its ancestor, with expected upgrades in plan, innovation, execution, and security. The new Sonet is ready to additionally cement its situation in the serious subcompact SUV market. While the particulars are yet to be formally uncovered, the 2025 Sonet is expected to offer a convincing mix of style, elements, worth, and execution. Infotainment. The touchscreen infotainment framework could be redesigned with a bigger presentation, further developed responsiveness, and remote Apple CarPlay and Android Auto as standard on additional trims. Dashboard and controls. The dashboard design may be overhauled with refreshed materials, new variety conspires, and repositioned controls for better ergonomics. Seating and space. While the Sonet as of now offers fair space for its group, inconspicuous enhancements to situate solace and legroom could be anticipated. Highlights. Contingent upon the trim level, the 2025 Sonet could offer elements like a sunroof, programmed environment control, an exceptional sound framework, a computerized instrument bunch, and encompassing lighting. Motor choices and execution. Refining the drive. The Sonet is presently presented with different petroleum and diesel motors, and these are probably going to be continued to the 2025 model, potentially with minor changes for further developed eco-friendliness and outflows consistence. Petroleum motors. The turbocharged petroleum motor is supposed to keep offering a lively driving encounter, while the normally suctioned petroleum motor will take care of those looking for a harmony between execution and mileage. Diesel motor. The diesel motor is probably going to stay major areas of strength for those focusing on eco-friendliness, particularly for significant distance driving. Transmissions. Transmission choices are supposed to incorporate manual, programmed, and double grip transmissions, contingent upon the motor and trim level. Security highlights. Focusing on insurance. The 2025 Sonet is supposed to come outfitted with a thorough setup of security highlights, including airbags. Numerous airbags, including driver, traveler, side, and shade airbags, are probably going to be standard. Slowing down. Stopping automation, ABS, with electronic brake force appropriation, EBD, will be fundamental. Soundness control. Electronic dependability control, ESC, with foothold control, is supposed to be accessible, in the event that not norm, on most trims. Driver help. Contingent upon the trim level, the Sonet could offer high-level driver help frameworks, ADAS, like path takeoff cautioning, vulnerable side checking, and versatile journey control.